up, everybody? We're back again with A&M Reviews. And today we're going to talk about The Morning Show. So this one is a show on Apple TV+. I think it's the first TV show we're going to be doing from Apple TV+. And I really enjoyed this one. It's a show, the premise is pretty much you take Good Morning America or The Today Show, put it on a series, and go behind the scenes into daily lives of the different head anchors, producers, and writers, but a very serious tone. And the main three stars, you have Jennifer Aniston, Reese Witherspoon, and Steve Carell. And Steve Carell is the head anchor along with Jennifer Aniston on The Morning Show. And it comes out that he has sexually assaulted someone in the department at the show, having inappropriate relations. And it's pretty much how they respond to that situation. And it really takes a lot of its story beats from the real life story of Matt Lauer and his escapades, his accusations against him. But it gets a good in-depth dive into, how the company moves on from that, how the producers move on, directors, how it affects staff and the other anchor, particularly when she's a woman who's been with this male anchor for a while. So what do you think of The Morning Show?
I thought The Morning Show was actually pretty good. It brought up a lot of interesting topics, gave us that behind the scenes look of how any morning show could be.
But I was, again, just a side note, the actors in this, oh my gosh, amazing. Steve Carell did such an awesome job being the serious person in this versus him in like The Office. I was like amazed, like, wow, this is not the same Steve Carell.
He was very convincing.
And natural. I mean, yeah, it was very serious as well. I mean, there's a scene where they go in detail with one of the accounts from this individual who ends up at the end of the series committing suicide because she can't deal with the grief and pain of the sexual assault that Steve Carell's character committed against her, and that really rocks the last episode in all their lives. And they go farther than I thought they would in showing that. I mean, I think this is rated R. I was like, wow.
Yeah, wow. That I was pretty shocked by the end. And her name's Hannah in the show, but the real life actor, I don't want to mispronounce her name, but
yeah, I don't know. You got it.
I really felt for her character because I feel like she is the typical person, the person who they want to climb the ladder in their respective jobs the right way, but wasn't able to because of other people's interactions in between them. And she was the one who was the biggest victim in all of this.
Yeah, and I really hope they followed up with a season 2 because how do you go on from this?
I feel like Reese Witherspoon was great in her role, except is she supposed to be country sometimes? Because it seems like she wants to do that accent and she just completely forgets about it in the same sentence.
So she is in this storyline. She is has a Midwestern country accent. Unfortunately, it doesn't always come across great. I'll say she
forgets to say it.
And I'll say it didn't take away from the role at all. I still felt very invested in the story. I'm not sure why they went with that, giving her that accent. But you're right, it comes and goes. And in some ways, I feel like that makes it a little more natural because she's trying to switch it up for maybe professionalism reasons. But it's definitely not that.
That's a hard disagree. Because it's mid-sentence, she just doesn't say it. Like she just forgets about having that country accent. I was confused on whether she was country or not. She's from West Virginia. I thought she was great in her role. Besides the accent that she was trying to do, she was perfect. Jennifer Aniston, incredible acting, but terrible character. There's nothing redeeming about her character. Nothing.
No, nothing. She is there. She doesn't care about your feelings. She doesn't care. You're a woman. I'm a woman too. Guess what? Doesn't mean a thing to me. Like, she is that person in this film. Great actress, but she was cold in this one. I mean, it even comes out that she had something sexual in between her and the host and didn't say anything. And she's about the business. She wants her job to continue. She wants to be head anchor alone or pick someone else. takes a long time for her to become friends with Reese Witherspoon's character. But great acting, but she was not having any of it. She is team one here, which was very, very well portrayed.
Yeah, she's all about herself. She's just a terrible person. She is an enabler. She really kind of lets all of this behavior go on behind the scenes without saying anything when she could have. She has that power. But, I mean, she's just a terrible person. She's terrible to her family. I just didn't like her character, even though it was great acting.